Matthew Ward message, advancement in consciousness, uprooting darkness, medbeds, photon belt. With loving greetings from all souls at this station, this is Matthew. After several years in an acceleration mode that increased steadily but slowly, now your world is practically dashing out of low vibrations and racing toward higher illumination, luminescence. In concert with action in your solar system, your galaxy, and on into the universe, a great deal is taking place behind the global curtain, but the most important action is within souls. The reduction in low vibrations raised Earth's frequencies, and they are downloading codes, doorways to the mind of Creator, to elevate conscious contact with soul-level knowingness. You will rejoice in the aha moments of self-discovery, and the sensation of being connected with everything around you. You will marvel as your intuition provides answers you need, if you ask within. You will stop wondering how it is possible to be and start wholly believing that you are, in fact, embodied light, an eternal multidimensional divine sovereign soul with unlimited powers, who is enjoying a physical lifetime as a human. Assimilating the higher frequencies' exciting new level of awareness is a thrust forward in evolution, but in adjusting to the energy, your dense bodies may experience natural and short-lived reactions such as exhaustion, flu-like symptoms, moodiness, muddled thinking, forgetfulness, anxiety, and sadness. As often as possible be in nature or with companion animals. The plant and animal kingdoms, except for humankind, emit high vibrations that relieve stress. Get sufficient rest, stay hydrated, eat lightly, exercise mildly, enjoy light-hearted entertainment, and, as you breathe rhythmically, remember that only efforts with light as their foundation can be lasting. The new, higher frequencies cannot help you make sense of the sea of speculations, opinions, misinterpretations, misleading reports, outright lies, and actual facts, which are only the tips of icebergs. Please do not give any energy to the publicized worrisome spread of bird flu, measles outbreak, or bats in Wuhan could have a new strain of coronavirus foolishness. Until the dark ones draw their last breath, they will keep trying to kill you with vaccines, make money from selling vaccines, and create fear about a new pandemic before new vaccines are ready. Dear ones, ignore that old programming. Divest yourselves of all programming. Its intention is to keep you feeling helpless and behaving in accordance with what authorities tell you. That long dark era is over. It will become a dismal chapter in Earth's section of the universal history book. What may appear to be irrational shakeups in the United States government and resultant confusion are compounded by the videos with our reproduced characters and false information that dark ones prepare and intersperse with authentic information and action. Eventually it will be seen that what actually is underway is the uprooting of the unimaginable extent of secret operations, mind control, satanic worship, and theft that has been plaguing the world for millennia. Statements in previous messages about United States' recent presidential election being a victory for the light relate to that global darkness being brought to light, so it can be ended. The current administration's opponents were controlled by Illuminati/Deep State. If they had won, they would have continued their unconscionable activities and world control. Are MED beds going to be good for mankind, or are we going to discover later that they've been bad for us, like we found out with the COVID vaccine? The beds definitely will not be bad for anyone, but they cannot automatically heal anyone either. An illness or condition chosen in a soul contract takes precedence over all healing efforts, and nothing put forth by the medical establishment, or holistic health caregivers or prayer circles can be successful. If a contract does not include the ailment, the body's self-healing capability is the healing force. What a MED bed can do is activate that capability, if the frequency of the bed's pulsing is set for the person's illness or debilitating condition. The principle is similar to Royal Raymond Rife's invention, that had a range of radio wave settings, and a specific frequency would destroy a certain disease organism. The medical establishment claimed his treatment method had no scientific basis, and that was why its use was forbidden. The fact is, his revolutionary method was banned because it was indeed effective, and didn't require hospitalization or prescription drugs. Let us add that MED beds are a welcome step forward, and robotic/artificial intelligence development will offer stunning benefits as the civilization evolves toward the ultimate source in healthcare, reactivation of body's dormant DNA strands, none of which has programming for illness or aging beyond humankind's prime years. I read that a solar flash could destroy all life on Earth, and a different source says it will herald a brand new beginning for everyone. There also is conflicting information about darkness. Will it last 3 days, or 10? Please ask Matthew about those events. We are not proponents of any predictions, but we will happily speak about those issues. Sol, the name of the soul that embodied as your solar system sun, and Gaia, the soul that embodied as the planet Terra, now called Earth, have had a close relationship from the beginning. Never would Sol do anything to harm Earth or her residents, but neither can he manifest a brand new beginning for everyone. Every soul chooses what to do, and the choice of some will be to remain in their 3D polarized political, religious, or cultural camps. That is quite alright. Everyone has as many opportunities as needed to grow consciously and spiritually, and individuals who choose to forego that in this lifetime will not delay people who are embarking on their ascension pathways. Now then, about days of darkness. 3 days may be a holdover from information circulated years ago in connection with the theory that Earth would enter the photon belt. During the planet's 3-day passage from the belt's edge to an interior orbiting space, light from the sun would be blocked, and everything would be as black as ebony. That was the only non-disastrous theory of the 3 devised by some of your scientists, and barring an arrangement of cosmic design, that scenario could not possibly occur. The scientists knew little about this universal phenomenon they called the photon belt, other than its composition is predominantly photon energy. We can tell you that the belt started when supercharged ions and atomic particles from a supernova that exploded billions of years ago formed an ovoid band. The band kept expanding by collecting cosmic debris, and kept gathering momentum until it became so vast and powerful that its gravitational force can shatter a distant Earth-sized astrobody and pull its fragments into itself. That shoots down the theory of 3 days of passage and darkness after Earth enters the belt's edge. And this is a timely topic, because photon energy is the makeup of the higher frequencies that are coming in Earth-reached early photon country, in a manner of speaking. Always some photons have been around you, but with the recent influx, this lighter energy is blending with the electrical composition of your atmosphere, your planet, and your bodies. Photons contain more light than electrons, which are the makeup of carbon-based cells. It is photon energy that transforms those cells into the crystalline structure that is a storehouse of cosmic knowledge. As long as electrons are dominant in your world, and they will be for perhaps 30 more years, everything that operates electrically will continue to do so. The changeover to photon power will be done smoothly, maybe with adapters, until there are replacements for everything that now is electrical or electronic. Photon energy will dose bread, light lamps, provide transportation, and hand sunbathing bodies. Returning to the days of darkness, if either 3 or 10 refers to Sol preventing light from reaching Earth, that never would happen, so the only other possibility would be Illuminati taking down energy grids around the globe. If no system that required electricity could function anywhere, there would be fear worldwide. Fear's low vibrations would strengthen the dark ones, whose very survival depends on them, and they need to offset the high vibes that are fast outnumbering the low. So, attempts to take down grids may be made, and if the light forces could not prevent that, they would restore power as quickly as possible. At this moment, however, nothing in Earth's energy field of potential indicates anything at all that could signify a global power outage. This final stage of ridding Earth of darkness, and all life adjusting to higher frequencies is dramatic, and the populace is feeling something different is in the air, so to say. Some soul spirits are high with expectation, many feel apprehensive and confused. Everyone who rejects business as usual wants change, but doesn't know how to bring it about, and the sense of speed imparted by the new frequencies is causing some to feel chaos is ahead. Beloved brothers and sisters, there is such a great need for your light and supportiveness. The growing numbers of awakening souls need a beacon to guide them safely through unknown waters. The many millions who are grieving the loss of family and friends need to be comforted. People who have been forced out of their homelands need to feel hopeful. When the truth comes forth about off-planet satanic overlords whose puppets have ruled the planet for millennia, the populace will be shocked and need a steadying hand. An essential part of planetary cleansing is bringing to light the wounds of your world, so they can be healed. Gaia needs to heal the raw pain that for eons permeated her body, and healing must come to the myriad souls whose blood was shed unmercifully. The collective traumas embedded in the planet must be released so the subliminal heartache that affects life on Earth and beyond can be transmuted into light. Knowing what you would encounter at this time, you eagerly volunteered because members of our universal family on Earth would need your light to help them navigate through truths, turmoil, and hardships. And, to best help them, your first priority must be to yourself. To keep your light strong, balance intact and energy high, you need periods of silence and solitude for rejuvenation of body, mind, and spirit. Love yourself, let go of upsetting memories, unwise decisions, and stressful what-ifs. Trusting your intuition and going with your personal flow will let you feel peaceful, yet exhilarated and empowered. Breathe deeply, dear ones, then let your smile beam like the sun the light has won. All light beings are cheering you ever onward and supporting you with unconditional love. Love and peace, Suzanne Ward. March 2025 Spiritual Guidance. The new Earth shift is here. Here's my spiritual guidance March 2025, covering the lunar month beginning with the Pisces new moon on February 28 at 12:45 am in the UK. Every new lunar month I draw one card from the Thoth Tarot to spark intuitive insight about the key energy to navigate by during the coming 4 weeks. I then take a quick look at the astrology. Spiritual guidance March 2025 inspired by the tarot. I haven't drawn a major arcana card since November last year. For the last few months the emphasis has been on managing practical actions and choices within your day-to-day life. With the appearance of the universe, there's a significant shift happening this month. One which will have a major impact on humanity's collective future, and where Source is actively helping you and humanity to align to the soul's voice and values. It feels like a cosmic culmination point of endings and beginnings, ushering in an entirely fresh cycle. In particular, I sense a mass waking up to the reality and memory of our spiritual selves, the knowledge that we are so much more than we ever thought ourselves to be. Use this month to accept the invitation from Source and the highest light beings to travel inward, where all shifts begin. You have the opportunity now to unite all aspects of your being, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. You can then understand fully the extent of freedom and power of choice that's yours to shape and create the world you experience. If you're new to all this, then it will be a time of revelation and awakening to the truth of who you are. Perhaps you'll have your first experience of the other realms and dimensions that exist behind visible reality. Or you may simply realize you can't carry on living life in the same way anymore. If you're already on the soul growth path, then this is what you've been waiting for, the moment you've felt approaching 4 years now, and for which you're more than ready. You can learn and reveal more and more of your ancient soul wisdom. Call on your spiritual team to lift and refine your frequency and vibration beyond anything you've been able to hold up to now. You're able to easily recognize and release trauma and karma over the next 4 weeks that's blocked you for years. Limitations dissolve so you can follow the call of your soul to be and do whatever is necessary, without question, and with purpose and joy. This marks a time of seeing beyond the mask of personality to uncover the truth of the divine creator spark you are. For some, this may feel disorienting and even frightening, as what is real or true, and what is not blurs and obscures. Practice careful discernment over these 4 weeks, and, as ever, regular grounding. Question everything, keep your mind open, and check in regularly with your intuition. Let go of what falls away gracefully. There is nothing to fear. Please know all is well. The divine plan is kicking into dynamic action in a way humanity has never seen before. Go with its flow. I expect to see a rapid increase in psychic and spiritual gifts such as healing, telepathy, and prophecy. I'm also sensing access to and communication from cosmic and otherworld dimensions and beings that may have been previously inaccessible. There's something going on with deep time too. Time may appear to expand and contract more frequently, something many of us are already familiar with. Occasionally, it may also appear to stop altogether so that we only exist in the present moment. This all sounds incredibly far-fetched and futuristic, but they are all preparations for living on New Earth. Out there in the world it's set to be an epoch-defining 4 weeks. I sense a deep rebalancing and harmonizing process underway within Gaia and the elemental kingdom. This is likely to present as more natural disasters such as flooding, fires, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and extreme winds. While there is tragedy and loss, of course, don't lose sight of the underlying healing process this signifies. You might find it useful and interesting to monitor the dynamic changes in the Earth's natural heartbeat called the Schumann resonance. You can view the last 24 hours of activity here. The old patriarchal, power-dominant system is coming to a close as the cosmic womb births something new. Waiting in the wings to take center stage are soul-led collaborative groups of people who stand strong in their individual authority. They're intent on the greater good of all and aligned to divine will. These are the leaders of the future. It's time for the people to wake up and take back their divinity, their lives, and their freedom. This month, if you choose, take a decisive step towards a brave and very beautiful new world. What does that look like for you? Guidance March 2025. From astrology astrologically it's a critical month. A Pisces new moon on the 28th of February promises a vision of a new future, while the lunar eclipse of the Virgo full moon on the 14th heralds wide-ranging transformation. A new world paradigm is forming right in front of us. It's up to you to choose compassion and sympathy, and to decide which values and ideals inspire your vision of the future. The Sun conjunct Saturn on the 12th of March, before the full moon lunar eclipse on the 14th. Both suggest crises and an urgent need for protective limits and safeguarding. Watch it all from the calm center and mourn the losses while turning towards what's to come. The Sun conjuncts Neptune on the spring equinox on the 20th of March, blessing all that is separate with its unifying and spiritual light. Out of the abundant confusion arises inspired, creative, and connected ideals and plans for a long-term regenerative future. The Hathors, the universe sings. Beloved ones, we come to you as the Hathors, keepers of the celestial harmonics, guardians of the divine sound, and architects of sacred vibrations. We are an ancient cosmic presence, dwelling beyond the veils of time, resonating from the higher dimensions of light, where sound, energy, and creation merge into one. Our essence flows through the celestial symphony that bridges the earthly and divine realms, calling forth the remembrance of your infinite nature. We have walked among you in epochs past, whispering the knowledge of harmony, healing, and ascension into the hearts of those who could hear. Our presence was felt within the temples of old, where sacred tones were sung into the stones, where cosmic frequencies were embedded into the very fabric of your world. We return now, as your consciousness rises once more, to attune you to the harmonics of the new earth, to recalibrate your being into the frequency of unity, love, and higher knowing. Through vibration, the universe sings. Every atom, every star, every breath within you hums with a melody of creation. Your bodies, too, are instruments of divine resonance, and it is through sound, intention, and light that you may align yourselves once more with the celestial currents of evolution. We invite you to listen deeply, to attune your hearts to the subtle echoes of the cosmos. The earth herself vibrates with ancient songs of renewal, waiting for you to harmonize with her pulse. Your voice, your thoughts, your emotions, these are frequencies that shape reality. When guided by love and wisdom, they become tools of transformation, allowing you to transcend limitation and step fully into the remembrance of your divine essence. We extend to you a vibrational key, encoded in this transmission, to awaken the higher aspects of your being. Breathe deeply, still your mind, and allow the harmonic resonance of your soul to be activated. You are not separate from the source, nor are you bound by illusion. You are cosmic travelers, beings of pure light, here to weave the frequencies of love into the tapestry of existence. In the days to come, be mindful of the sounds that surround you, the words that pass through you, and the inner music that guides you. Align with the harmonics of peace, and you shall open the gateway to deeper realms of knowing. Call upon us, and we shall sing with you, guiding your spirit into the luminous pathways of the infinite. We are the Hathors, and we walk with you in sound, in light, and in love. Emanating eternal resonance, the Hathors. March's energies. Beloved ones, as we navigate this new energetic month of March, we will feel the push, but also the balance between the many retrogrades, and the intensity and transformative frequency of the eclipses, for there is always divine order, in the macro and in everything we experience to help our growth and evolution. March is a month whose energies represent the closure many of us are experiencing during this transitional year, in which terminating old contracts, ties, and everything that attaches us to the old is pivotal. March is a 3 universal number, as a result of summing our 9 universal year plus the number 3 of the month, and then reduced, a month filled with infinite possibilities, whose frequency is a creative one, that emerges from the trinitization we have previously created within ourselves, as without inner synthesis, our creative spark cannot surface. Tomorrow, the 3/3 portal concludes as well the process of inner alchemy my guides named last year as trinitization and galactivation, that we started last year, and that this year ends with us being more aligned to our divinity, and hence, to who we truly are and our unique role within creation. We now move to bring this same unity, balance, and harmonization into our divine reunions, for it is throughout relationships that we can master unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, and our ego, uniting to create something that benefits all, as number 3 reminds us. This month also brings many activations for those of you who are integrating or expanding on your soul purpose, as you have been navigating your shadows, embracing them as equals, and merging opposites you previously judged. It is now from a wiser state of being, from this timeless and spaceless moment, that you are birthing a new harmonic timeline. The energies of this month allow us to move inward, commune with our soul, and navigate through its depths, to receive true guidance about the next steps we wish to take. For those of you who resonate with retrogrades, although there is nothing ever retrograde within creation, in this month we have Venus, Mercury, Vesta, and Juno retrograde. On the opposite, the eclipses in Virgo and Aries, together with Photon energies, will trigger a massive transformation for those who are willing to embrace the unknown and step into new horizons. Both energies complement each other, as we cannot take conscious action if we have not yet communed with our soul. For those of you who are immersed in physical ascension, this month is going to be challenging for those of us who are feeling the intensity of liberating old energies within our bodies, residual, karmic, and miasmatic ones, as it is with Pisces, that we have the opportunity to release, so we can prepare us to embrace the new. The legs, especially knees, feet, and hips, ruled as well by Pisces, and the lymphatic system, can feel tiring, blocked, and painful, although not everyone is meant to suffer symptoms, as many will feel the intensity in their emotional bodies, while others a feeling of relief, gratitude, joy, and peace, as they conclude their personal releasing process. The lymphatic system plays a key role this month as well, as it is the one that keeps our body fluids in perfect balance and defends our body from outer attacks, releasing toxins and lower energies. And for those of you who are immersed in the process of releasing old energies, it is key to focus on self-care, being grounded, and doing all you are guided to keep it balanced and fortified. Discerning physical ascension sensations and our personal experiences is pivotal to treating them. Often it is not about ascension symptoms, but about facing a certain situation or lesson that we are reticent to confront, which causes many symptoms in our legs, hips, and feet, for we do not want to move forward. It is not by reading about symptoms that we can heal them, only obtain confirmation or resonance, and often more confusion, but about communing with our soul and body, that we can truly know what we are uniquely experiencing, and shift anything we need to at the moment, to continue activating our light bodies, and reconnecting with our divinity. March's energies, especially with the first eclipse in Virgo, are a source of profound healing, clearing, awakening for many, and expansion into our soul mission. It is a month to surrender to who we are, and our divine assigned role. A month to be grounded, to see the truth, and release what is false, to realign to our true path and mission. A month to create more balance in ourselves and our lives, and hence in all, for what we do for us, we do for all. A time for us to focus on the importance of building together, from a space of unconditional love, unity, and compassion, that will bring assistance to others, as above all, it is a month for us to remember unity, and how we can be of service, in our unique way. It is a month of infinite possibilities, as when we let go, new horizons open for us to see the many detours and doorways out there for us to choose if we are willing to navigate the new, with an open heart, mind, and soul. Let us be ready to embrace the transformation we asked for, with joy and gratitude. Let us become more love, wisdom, and power, putting ourselves in service to all creation. May you create a wonderful month, filled with love, joy, and many abundant blessings. With an infinite love. Natalia, Alba. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.